morning. We're back again and back on one of our regular haunts this morning. I'm here a bit early. Les hasn't arrived yet. He should be here fairly shortly. Today my goal is to completely smother Nugget Alley, because I've never actually done that. I've always avoided it because it is so full of bottle caps, ring pulls, you name it. It's very scrappy, and you've got to kind of pull coins out of it amongst all that. But the Equinox is a perfect machine for doing that. Les, when I spoke to him last night, we had a texting conversation last night. When we texted last night, he said he's probably going to head off out onto the wet sand. So we should have a bit of wet sand and some dry sand today. It's just, as I said in the last video, the season is winding down now, so we're not expecting a massive amount. We haven't done the wet sand yet. I was going to do that later on this week. Les is going to head off out there this morning. Off of the dry sand, I'm not expecting much more than probably about, in total, probably £2, maybe £3 at a push. Any more than that, bonus. Yeah, we're up by I'm sitting at the stairs. Yeah, I'm sitting on the stairs. Yeah, at the Sea Life Adventure. It's the only bit of light around at the moment because it is still like the middle of the night. It's still pitch dark out here. So it should be light in about an hour's time. We got our little friend the tractor going up and down the beach as well, so we've got him to avoid. So anyway, as soon as Les gets here, we'll get cracking. So we will see you on the first hole. First coin, second hole, first coin, just a 2p piece. Oh well, at least we're off and running. 2p. Well, I seem to have pulled a 23 out of here. I can't see the home in on it. Alright, there we go. Oh, we find it nice to have an early nugget. I have to scratch around for one for hours. Right, it's out. I've got a feeling, and it is, because I just popped it out. And there we have it. Nugget number one. I won a lot of these today, but as I say, £2 to £3 is what I'm expecting. That is a good start. My first nugget.
Morning all, back on the beach again at Southend's Golden Mile. I'm out on the mud at the tide. I don't know if you see my light, but it's right there, the tide coming in behind me. I'm not far off the beach. Got my first coin, had a couple of other signals, and it's a 2p coming up as 11.47. There you go, 2p. And a couple of bits of scrap, nothing else, some good signals. And right down here, I don't know if you can see this fella, right where I was digging, it's a ragworm wiggling away. He's going to try and bury himself, doesn't like the light. I'll let him get on with his day before a bait digger comes along.
Alright, next coin. Do excuse my froggy throat. I've got it out of the way. The first 20p piece. Well, I finally got a good 21 signal. I don't normally dig them, but I thought just for once I'm going to dig it. And I've got a USA 1 cent coin. I don't know how well you can see that. USA 1 cent. And that's my daily foreign coin out of the way as well. Right, as far as Les goes, you should be able to see him just out there. See his head torch. his plan for a day on the wet sand, I think, may have been scuppered. As the tide, though it was difficult to see at first, the tide from where I'm standing is probably 100 feet away from me, and I'm just up onto the dry. If I go down here, this is where the dry meets the wet, right here. This is how close I am to it, and the tide is, yeah, the tide's about 80, 90, 100 feet away from me, something like that. So it looks like Les is going to be joining me on the wet, on the dry sand today, sorry. So as long as he stays off my my Nugget alley, I don't mind. But he does seem to be heading this way. Right, anyway, let's carry on.
Well, second coin, taken a while. The tide has chased me in quite rapidly. I'm right near the beach now. I've doubled my money for another 2p. Hope we can do a bit better than that.
Right, well, I've just arrived, you won't be able to see it probably, but I've just arrived at the shop, which signifies the start of Nugget Alley. And the first thing I'll get is a 22.23. If this is a nugget, my hopes will be vastly increased. Well, it's something green now, so it looks like we have a coin anyway. And it's a nugget. First coin in Nugget Alley is a nugget, I think. Yes. First coin Nugget Alley, a nugget. That's a good start. Next coin in Nugget Alley, it's a 50p piece. I haven't had one of these for a while. So, but anyway, it's another 50p piece. Dig this one because I'm well into Nugget Alley. All I've been getting is coppers. And so all I've been getting is coppers at the moment. Can I have my second nugget out of Nugget Alley? No sign of anything yet. Oh, it's a double. Oh, my second line on Nugget Alley, and I have a double. Oh my god. That's going to annoy Liz a bit, I think. Alright, let's double check this hole, because you never know. You never know. I'm sure there was another signal in there. Maybe there wasn't. No, there wasn't. Oh, damn. That would have been great if it had been two. Right, anyway, double nugget. Next coin on the Nugget Alley, 5p piece. I haven't had one of these for a while either. So there we go, 5p.
Well, I've come up onto the beach by the play area, just see if I can find a quick nugget. As you can see, the tide is right up on the beach now. And the first target, as usual, 20p piece. There you go. I think there might be a few more around. I'll have a dig around first and see if I can find them.
Now here is a coin I really do not get many of. It's a 10p piece and it's in incredibly bad condition. New 10p piece, a current one. It's bad. Oh, 10p.
Well, this signal was all over the place, the numbers on this one, but the tone was good, so I dug it, and it did end up to be a 1218, which is a 50p. So I reckon there must be a ring pull or something else in there that's giving it false numbers. There you go, 50p.
Right, I've got another interesting little coin here. On this side it seems to have some kind of coat of arms, and on the flip side it's got like a deer leaping. I have absolutely no idea what this is. Definitely a coin of some kind. Now, that's going to have to be researched when I get home. It's an interesting find. I like finding stuff like this. Right, let's keep going.
Yep, as I thought, there's not a ring pull but a 5p. Not far off on the numbers I suppose, but yeah, 5p.
Right, I have another 23 signal. We're on Nugget Alley, but I keep getting fooled by those yellow bottle caps at the moment. I'll tell you what, let's try the pinpointer. It sounds like it's close to the surface. Nugget. Oh, I think that's my third nugget. There's my second one on Nugget Alley. There's just decided he's going to do the bottom of Nugget Alley and work his way up towards me. And I've started at the top, up here by the seawall. And now I'm working my way line to line to line to line down towards him, and he's doing the same, coming up towards me. Right, nugget number 3.
Well, you won't believe this one. I thought it was going to be a can coming up on 12:41, really loud as well. I thought I'd have a quick dig. But this is amazing. It's a ring. The size of that. Oh my god. It's obviously bling, but what is that all about? Man, oh man. There you go. Great.
Well, my next find is a little pendant of some kind. You see the little suspension loop on it. It's like a leaf. It looks like it's silver. It's quite an interesting little thing. Little silver leaf pendant. I'll have to look to see if that's hallmarked when I get it home, give it a proper clean, see if there's a hallmark on it. Right, let's keep going.
Okay, well, it's livening up a little bit. Same hole as the 20p, or just next to it. The first nugget for me for the day. Excellent. That's just hopefully just the start of a few. Will warm me up anyway. And again in that same hole, just found out, I think it's a 10p, can't quite see, but something like a 10p I think. Have to have a closer look, could be foreign.
Right, I've just got another nugget, and I nearly gave up on this one because I dug a bottle cap out, and then I dug another bottle cap out, went over it again, there's still a 23 in it, and this little fella popped his head up. I think that's nugget number 4.
Okay, and that was a 10p by the way, in the same hole, and the tide now is actually coming around my feet, frantically trying to dig the rest of this spill, and it is a 50p. Let's see if there's any more. I think the tide's done me on this one though. Right, well, that's it I think.
Right, another 20p piece. Now I've now come this far away from the seawall. I've still got that far to go. There's Liz down here digging a hole. I don't know if he's found anything. But yep, next find, 20 pence piece. We're going to have a word with Liz actually.
Well, I nearly didn't dig this one. It was coming up as a aluminium signal. Thought I'd dig it anyway because it's too good, aren't they? There's tones and everything not to dig. But it's an earring. Looks like silver. Not sure if it's real silver or not. I'd have to have a closer look. But probably not. Probably not silver. There you go. It's like a rose, I think. Yeah, and a little teardrop thing hanging there. There you go.
Right, my next coin is another 20. Looks like I've started to find a few more of these now, which isn't really a surprise. You always expect to find a few down here. But yep, Liz has found one hell of a ring. It's unbelievable. But right, yes, another 20 pence piece.
Okay, just going back to the car. I'll get my coat because it is so cold. Right on the surface here though. Just laying there, 50 pence. That's on the way back to the car.
Okay, I have another 23 signal. It is a bit jumpy. This could well be one of those bottle caps. Oh no, it isn't. It's another nugget. Nugget number 5 in Nugget Alley. Well, nugget number 4 in Nugget Alley. But it's living up to its name. Nugget number 5.
Still haven't got to the car yet, but on the way, just on the surface, or just under, really. 1241 nugget. It's worth going to the car each time.
I've dug another coin out. This one's obviously been here a long time. But this one looks like it used to be silver. Now it's bronze. Copper. It's very deep and gave a very weird signal. That's going to require some serious cleaning, but I don't know if I'll ever find out what that is. But anyway, let's keep going.
Well, it's raining quite a bit now. It's and very cold, as I've already said. Haven't got to the car, I'm just behind it. Just got that target, and it's another 50p. Yeah.
Well, this is the first time I've found one of these here. A fishing weight. Right behind my shop, on my Nugget Alley, which I've nearly finished now. Just as well because I've only got about an hour left. The wind got up quite a lot. Les has gone right down there to get his coat on because it's freezing cold. This wind has really picked up and it's bloody icy. So I'm walking around with my hood up. It's a bit of a pillock, but I don't care. So yes, a fishing weight on the Nugget Alley.
And right next to the 50p was another 5p.
So I have another nugget, which I didn't film because it didn't give another nugget signal. It gave a signal of 25, which I thought was going to be another penny. But that popped its little head out. And I'm on my last run on Nugget Alley now because this tide is gaining on me. So this is way up there, well, about halfway between me and the Sea Life Adventure. It's plugging away. Except my next nugget, I can't remember how many I've got now, but it's another nugget.
Okay, another signal. It's just coming up all over the place, but you can probably see why. I've actually got a nugget there, another nugget, which is good. And right next to it was this rusty old key. That was giving me some real strange numbers, but the 1241 was in there, so I had to dig it. There it is, a nugget.
Right, well that's the end of another session, which turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I think I had 6 nuggets and a double. Les had 3. So, you know, it just goes to show the beach is never done. It's just like the fields. They're never completely done. I did notice as I worked my way down from the sea wall that I didn't get as many as I had at the beginning, but that's because we'd been up and down the beach quite a lot over the last couple of months, and never actually went up to the sea wall. Always did slightly lower down. But yeah, it's still quite a good session. A few interesting bits and pieces come up. I've had three foreign coins today. Les had that almighty ring, which obviously you'll see in the photographs at the end of this. It's just one of those enormous bling rings that you get, and how the person didn't realise it'd come off, I have no idea. But anyway, right, Les and I are going to do a session later on this week. It's Monday today, and later on this week, probably Thursday, Friday time, we're going to do a wet sand session. So it'll be time for me, I think, to bring the old CTX back into play. He wanted to go out there today, but for some reason the tide came in a lot earlier than we thought it would. He thought he'd probably get an hour or two out there today, but he didn't. Literally, as soon as we got there, he could just about make out the edge of the water on its way in. So he's only 100 yards off the beach when we got there this morning. But that's our intention for Thursday or Friday this week. We're going to go and do a complete wet sand session and look for some gold. The beach is more or less done to death now. I don't think there's that much left on them. Well, the Golden Mile anyway. We'll try a few more during the course or for the remainder of the year. But obviously the fines rate won't be as good as it has been. I got my daily target again. I've got about £9 something today, which isn't too bad. I only required £6.88 to keep up to my target. So yeah, I got above that. But anyway, we are going to go out on Thursday or Friday morning and do a wet sand session. So until then,